Happy Friday, or should I say happy holidays. The holidays are upon us. Thanks to all that tuned in to the late Thanksgiving episode on television theme songs, the WKRP episode, and thanks to everyone that contributed to the conversation. We're going to move on, and as you probably have guessed it, we're going to do some holiday 45s the next few weeks. I want to kick it off with one of my favorites, and my wife suggested I do Christmas Wrapping by the Waitresses, but I don't have that one, and it's not a cheap one to get, but it is possible. Maybe one day when I'm digging, I'll run into it. But to kick off the holiday season, I'm going to share with you Donny Hathaway's This Christmas. This 45's got an interesting story, this single. Atco Records in 1968 put out a compilation album of some of their artists, and it was called Soul Christmas. And in 1968, this hadn't been made, so it wasn't on it in 1968. This song was written by, it was originally written by, the lyrics were written by a postal worker around in 1967, a woman whose name is Nadine McKinner. And Nadine, I think it's pronounced, she would in the postal, I guess she would be certain mail, and she'd be singing different jingles. And one of her favorite, and she said it helped inspire the lyrics for this song, was Nat King Cole's The Christmas Song. And so she would be singing, and she had a notebook, and she would write down lyrics. And a few years later, she was dating some guy, or was a friend with some guy who was decorating, an interior decorator for Donny Hathaway's studio or his home. And he said, Donny Hathaway might like to look at some of your lyrics. He's looking to make a Christmas song, and one that's just amazing. And she took her spiral notebook over there one day, and he liked the lyrics of this song, This Christmas. I love the lyrics. It kind of puts you in the present mind. It doesn't look back. It doesn't look forward. It puts you in the present mind of what's going on. And I love this. And when she wrote the lyrics, she said she was just taking in everything around her at Christmas time. And so Nadine is co-writer on this song. Of course, Hathaway put the music together. She said it was amazing to watch him compose. I mean, he's got a background in music. He's known as the nation's youngest gospel singer. He was raised by his grandmother under the name Donnie Pitts, and went to Howard University, studied music. So this guy's got a big music background. So in Chicago in 1970, when he was making this, he had a lot of ideas, and he took Chicago's Symphony Orchestra, some players from that. He had amazing players, saxophonists and trumpet players from groups that made it big later on. And so he put together this amazing song, and it's remembered, but unfortunately it didn't really make it big during his lifetime. Donny Hathaway was taken away from us in 1979, but it hit number 11 on the Christmas singles charts in 1972. Didn't do much, but in 1991, Atco re-released that Christmas album, that Soul Christmas, and they put Donny's version on it. And after that was released in 91, that's when this started gaining some popularity. And to me, Christmas hasn't started until I hear this song. Just my favorite. I love everything about it. It actually influenced me to dig in a little more to Donny Hathaway. If you have never done that, dig into some of his music. He's kind of known more from the 70s with his stuff with Roberta Flack, but his solo stuff, I was lucky enough on a Record Store Day to get an album. Actually, this album was bought after Record Store Day by my kids and my wife. It's the Donny Hathaway Live at the Bitter End. And if you ever look it up on one of your streaming music stations, look this album up and listen to it cover to cover, because his voice is amazing. It was a talent that was taken away from us way too early, and just an excellent artist. So this season, when you hear This Christmas by Donny Hathaway, think about that story, and think about that person, that Nadine McKinner, who helped contribute the lyrics to this song, which is absolutely amazing. My question to you this week is pretty simple. What Christmas song do you need to hear? What is the one that you need to hear every season, and what does it make you think of? I hope you have a safe weekend, and I will see you on the flip side.